Hello, welcome Backstage with Chris. If you're new around here, I'm Chris Cook in Nashville. Lost about 130 pounds on a keto and carnivore, proper human diet lifestyle. My beautiful wife, Ash Taylor, the amazing country artist, is back there behind the camera. She is moderating the comments tonight. She's lost about 100 pounds doing the exact same thing. And we are here to answer your questions, culinary, keto, carnivore, proper human diet, anything we can. We don't give medical advice because I'm not a doctor, and even if I was, I wouldn't be your doctor. So this is all for education and informational purposes, but it's a lot of fun. Welcome to all of you who are joining. Hello to the band members. If you guys don't know, we have a private community called The Band. We just started doing some updates to it. It is going to be growing. It is going to be changing. It is going to be amazing. So make sure you jump on that and come join us in our private community called The Band. It is a Mighty Networks group, and there are all sorts of different spaces in there, and we have the ability to interact. It's like a little private Facebook almost in there. But you can ask me questions. You can ask Ash questions. We do private live streams. We do extra recipes. We do all kinds of stuff. And there's a few other resources that are coming that I'm going to hold off telling you about, but let's just say if you have questions in the sort of medical realm, we might have some information that will be able to help you and give you some assistance as you decide how to make decisions for your health in the future, and that's going to be coming real soon. So we're very excited.
Yeah, lots of exciting things.
Lots of exciting things. So if you guys need that link, you can go to chriscookingnashville.com, click join the band, or I believe it's in the description box, and if it's not, we can always drop it in the chat for you as well.
Absolutely. Do you want to say hey to a couple folks?
I'd love to say hello.
The beautiful Maritza Guards is in the house.
Hi, Maritza.
She's saying hey to everyone and to Chris, Ash, and Mel. DJ Magic Man is here.
Hey, Matt.
Matt's a band member. He says evening band fam.
Yep.
Marty's here.
Hey, Marty, another band member.
Yeah. He says, hi all, can't make the live tonight. Working at VBS, cooking some smash burgers for a few, including me and Paula, so we can stay on track.
I love that. I love that. Well, you have a good time at VBS. We'll see you on the replay, brother.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love a good smash burger. It's
Yeah.
good stuff. Cordelia is here.
Hello.
Watching from Albany, New York.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Yeah, we've been up in that way.
We have been up in that way. It's such a beautiful part of the country. I loved it up there.
Yeah, we had a good time up there.
We did, yeah. Clara is watching, says good evening from Moscow, Tennessee.
Hello,
That's,
Clara.
just east of Memphis.
Okay.
Nice. So you kind
Very
of know
cool.
where that's at. Yeah.
So if you're over there, I didn't know Moscow was over there, but if you're just east of Memphis, then you probably know where Bolivar, Tennessee, which is where my grandparents live. You probably know where Bolivar is at because my grandparents lived in Memphis for a long time, moved out to Bolivar where my grandmother's parents were from, and my aunt and uncle and a bunch of my cousins all live in Memphis.
Claire also says, I've got a pizza in the oven to eat with you tonight.
Love it. I love that.
Love a good pizza.
Yeah.
Doing it wrong, Lewis Stone.
What's up, brother?
He says, howdy y'all.
Good to see you, my friend.
Dennis is here from East Tennessee.
Hey, Dennis.
Valerie is watching from Windy, Wyoming.
Well, hello, Valerie.
Let's see here. Lisa M says hi from Phoenix.
Hello, Lisa.
Our neighbor, Richard Williams.
Good to see a neighbor over there in Copper Hill.
That's right. Auntie's in the house.
Hey,
friend
Auntie.
She says, hiya, Chris and Ash. Hello, everyone. Let's see. Rebecca is here with us.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh, this is awesome. DJ Magic Man Matt says, enjoyed some more of my birthday brisket. I'll be eating that for another week plus.
I like that.
That's awesome, man. Happy belated birthday.
Yes, indeed.
Auntie is joining us from work tonight.
Very cool.
Jeffrey Cox is here.
Hello, Brother Jeff, another one of our band members.
Oh, yes, such a great guy.
Got a bunch of band members in the house tonight.
That's because the band is awesome.
Yes, they are.
That's how that works.
That's why you guys should join, because we're all pretty awesome. Well, they're all pretty awesome. I'm just me.
Yeah, we're okay, but they're a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Jeff says, hello, beautiful PhD family. Chris and Ash and Mel. Missed y'all so much.
Yeah, good to see you, brother.
Sweet. I am Deborah Haven, says hello from Tennessee.
Well, hi, Deborah.
Lynn, 22Q Cat, is here.
Hey, Lynn.
Easy Peasy Keto, Stacy and Ken are here.
Oh, hello, Stacy and Ken.
She says, hello, dear sweet people. You all are the sweetness I need.
Oh, you're very, very
cute.
sweet. You're the sweetness we need too.
Yeah. Let's see. Lane K. Penny is here saying hello. Deborah Haven says, your recipes have turned dieting to an enjoyable way of life.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm doing the best I can to try to help you guys. I'm glad when it helps you out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so sweet. Denise is here.
Hi, Denise.
Louis Simpson says, what's a quick burger sauce that I can use for my meatballs?
Yeah. if you have my butter mayo made up, use some of that. If not, use chosen mayo. But 3 parts mayonnaise, 1 part no sugar ketchup, 1 part regular mustard, and then you can season it to taste, black pepper, a little paprika, and just a pinch of salt if necessary. That's a good starting point. And then you can always throw in things like a little Worcestershire, or you could throw in some pickle relish. If you have like some dill pickle relish, that's really good in there. You can kind of just whip that all up, throw it all in a bowl and stir it together. That's it.
Yeah, and really quick, Jeff is saying, is this in portrait mode or is my phone doing its own thing? Can you explain?
So we are streaming both portrait and landscape. So if you're watching on a phone and it's looking like it's in landscape and it's weird and it's hard to see, you can go and find the portrait version of this. Or if you're watching on a computer or TV and it looks like it's in portrait mode and it's way too skinny, you can go back to the Chris Cooking Nashville channel and you can find the version that's in landscape. So we're streaming in both, so that way everybody can have the best experience.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of the vertical friends, it looks like we actually had Carol 3715 says hello.
Hello.
Lewis Simpson says thank you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
The Duke is loose says Jesus loves you and so do I. God bless you.
Well, thank you kindly. Jesus loves you too.
Yeah. And hey, Auntie says I'm in both chats. Don't mess with any of my peeps, LOL. So yeah, thank you to our awesome moderators. I know Maritza's a moderator. You got Auntie in the chat. So everyone be on your best behavior.
Yes, you guys rock. Thank you so much to our rockstar moderators, Maritza and Auntie.
Yes, absolutely. Beth Turner says, hi, Chris and Ash. I made the mozzarella stuffed meatballs and cheese sauce. Delicious.
I'm so glad you enjoy them. Those are really good. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Cheryl says, hi, y'all.
Hi, Cheryl.
Let's see here. And Homestead Howe is here.
Hey, what's going on? That's our brother Carrie and his, it could be some of his family too. It might be Emma or who knows who else. So
yeah.
Whoever's got control of the account.
Yeah, no, beautiful family, beautiful folks.
Yes.
They say, Chris and Ash, you two are the best. Enjoy spending time at Meat Stock.
We really did too. And I'll send you guys a message, but would love to chat with you guys and see if we can't get together and do some stuff. That would be awesome. You guys rock. If you guys don't know who Carrie at Homestead Howe is, you've probably been living under a rock if you're in the low carb world, but the documentary Healing Humanity has made its debut and it is getting rave reviews from everyone that I have heard from. So he's been doing a lot of hard work, amazing stuff, and his whole family is doing amazing stuff for the keto and carnivore world. So you guys got to go support them big time.
Absolutely. Let's see here. And Chris Bear is in the house as well.
What's up? The Chris is in the house.
Chris squared, man.
That's it.
And he says, hey there, just trying to finish up some work before I head for home. Figured I'd come annoy Ash.
There you go.
Thanks, Chris. This other Chris over here doesn't annoy me enough. I need,
That's right.
I need
That's
more
right.
Chris's in my life.
Speaking of Chris Bear, we just got our bag of peach salty today, and we tasted it for the first time. If you guys haven't done so yet, there's a link in the description box down there. It's my Keto Chow link, but you can use it to order the salty as well. It'll get you a discount, so go down there and grab that link. And order yourself some of that peach salty if you like peach. I took a taste of it and I texted Chris and I said, dude, how did you get the flavor of peach skin into the electrolytes? Like, it tastes like drinking a peach to me. I'm gonna make tea and I'm gonna pour a packet of it into iced tea and I'm gonna make like a peach iced tea.
Oh my gosh, I bet that would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris, I don't even like the peach flavor typically, and I loved that. I took a sip and I was like, holy cow.
It's fantastic. I will be drinking a lot more of that.
Yeah, and you have, I believe, a link in the description box.
It's in the description box. At the bottom, it's the Keto Chow link, but you can order salty on there as well. Just go click that link and that'll take you there, and it'll put the discount on your cart automatically. So click that link, add some peach salty, and you guys go check it out. It's fantastic.
Cool. Well, let's, you guys, please put your questions in the chat. Feel free to talk away to us. Let's take a break, though, and let's get to cooking something tasty, because I'm hungry. All
right. So here's what I'm going to do tonight. This is kind of an unusual one. So we have, there's a video that's going to be coming out. Thursday is the 18th, I believe, right? So that means it'll come out on Thursday morning for this really cool Typher dual probe thermometer back here. And I show you guys how to make an absolutely incredible steak. but I didn't make the steak.
No, you didn't.
And I think my wife might kill me. Ash made an absolutely incredible steak because I threw her into it and I gave her very limited instructions, and I had her use the Typher probe to show you how easy, one, the technique that I used or that she used to cook the steak really is, and two, how useful something like that probe thermometer really is so you can get steaks done perfectly. You're going to have to go watch that. That comes out on the 18th. However, we have some leftover pieces of that steak. And so we were talking about this, and she was like, what are we going to do for dinner? And, you know, because I'm just cooking dinner for you guys. Like, I literally have multiple things here. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I'm just cooking our dinner as we chat tonight. But one of the things I thought I would show you how to do is use leftover steak. She was like, how would you heat this up and not like ruin this incredible, so this was a prime grade tomahawk ribeye that was like close to 2.5, almost 3 inches thick. So it was a tough steak for her to cook properly if she didn't have the right knowledge, and so that's why we did the video that way. But we have this leftover steak. We don't want to throw it away. And I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of people love cold steak. I'm not really a fan of cold steak. I don't think Ash really is either. But she was like, so how would you heat this up and not just dry it out and ruin it? And I said, I have an idea. So I have a pan over here on kind of a medium-low heat. We want to make sure this does not get too hot, because if it gets too hot, this is going to happen way too fast and it's going to ruin everything. We are going to put shredded cheddar cheese in this pan. And we're going to fill the bottom of the pan, not super deep, but just a thin layer all around the entire bottom of the pan. We're going to melt that cheese down. As it cooks, and this is why we have it on kind of a medium-low towards medium heat. You have to adjust it based on your stove. As that cooks, this is going to start to brown on the bottom. You guys ever had that crispy cheese that's like brown from around the edges of things? We're going to intentionally do that slowly to the whole layer of cheese. When it's just about done, we're going to put the steak chopped up in pieces on top of it, and I'm going to fold the cheese while it's still flexible around the steak and finish browning it. And then we're going to let it cool enough that it solidifies, and it's going to be almost like a steak and cheddar hot pocket, except the cheese is the pocket and it's on the outside, and the chopped up steak is going to be on the inside. So really wild. But what's cool is heating it up this way, the steak is not going to massively overcook or dry out. It's going to cook a little bit, but it's going to warm it up and soften all of that fat and keep it juicy. And then we're going to wrap it up in that cheddar, and Ash is going to get to enjoy this steak and cheddar carnivore pocket, if you want to call it that. So while that is heating up, we're going to, let's see, yeah, it's probably good enough. So we're going to go ahead and put cheese in it, and while that starts to heat up and melt, then we're going to start chopping up our steak.
I like
and
it.
if you get too much of a sizzle when you put the cheese in here, just turn your temperature down a little bit. We want it to cook. We don't want it to burn before we can actually get some of the moisture cooked out of the cheese. So we need a nice, not super thin, not overly thick layer. We just want to coat maybe between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch of cheese all across the entire bottom of the pan. And we want to keep it, again, a low enough temperature that we can cook it slowly to cook off some of the moisture as we start to brown it underneath. Brown it slowly, not instantaneously, so that we don't burn it before we get it cooked.
Auntie says you had me at browned crispy cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is not much that tastes better than the brown crispy cheese bits. I'm just going to take my spatula here, and I'm just kind of pushing around the big clumps of cheese just to kind of flatten them out a little bit so they all start to melt. And all of that cheese is going to start to melt together into one big disc, one big cheese tortilla, and then we're going to wrap it around this steak after I chop it up. This is also why we don't want the temperature too high, because you'll burn in spots before you get it all melted if you're not careful. The other thing is you're going to want to shred your own cheese for this, most likely. The pre-shredded cheese has that little bit of starch in it, which from a dietary standpoint, unless you're real sensitive to it, for a lot of people is probably not a huge deal. That's kind of up to you whether you care about that or not. More importantly, though, it can affect how the cheese melts. It won't melt as smoothly or cook as smoothly. So the cheese can end up melting in a grainy way, and it can actually keep it from forming one cohesive sheet of cheese. So shred your own cheese for best results.
That is good to know.
Yep, and I'm just going to chop my steak up here.
Awesome.
How good was this steak, by the way?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but y'all, I might make a steak better than Mr. Chris Cook in Nashville over there. And I'm a beginner. Maybe I just got lucky, beginner's luck. But this steak was amazing.
Yep, you have to tune in to find out how we did it and what made it so good and how it was that Ash, having never cooked a steak before, or have you tried once?
No, I've never cooked a steak in my entire life before yesterday.
So you never cooked a steak before.
Nope.
And yesterday you cooked a 3-inch thick plus prime grade ribeye. And you were scared about ruining it the entire time?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's an expensive cut of meat. It's,
Yep.
thick. I mean, the big bone hanging out the side. I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm not confident at all in the kitchen. Cooking is not my thing. As y'all know, I hate cooking.
I didn't tell her we were going to do that either.
No.
I just sprung it on her. I was prepared for her to make me sleep on the couch.
Yeah,
But
I
I was
thought
like,
about it.
but I was like, this is the only way to get a legitimate reaction from her. I'm going to have to do it this way and just dump it on her.
Yeah. By the way, people were asking where's Mel, and she just made her way into the shop looking at you.
She hears me chopping up steak, so
Yeah, DJ Magic Man says, there's Mel.
sit down.
Oh, man. Wow, wow, wow.
All right. So our cheese is melted and fully liquid, so I'm just kind of rolling it around in the pan, just making sure we have kind of a nice even coating. And we're just going to start slowly cooking this. Now again, we're doing this slowly because if we do it too fast, we may burn spots. The edges cook faster than the center. There's all of these different things that can happen. So we're going to cook this slowly, medium low, maybe medium if your stove isn't super strong. And we're going to start to brown it. Now what's going to happen is you're going to see bubbles starting to come up through the cheese, and it's going to start looking a little lacy, like it has all these little holes in it. That's what we want. That's the steam coming out of it, and the proteins are starting to pull apart as that steam is coming out, and the fat sort of drips all down through it as the cheese is melting. That is where we want it to go, and we want to keep cooking it and keep cooking it until it starts to get that golden brown. And you can kind of lift the edge just a little bit, and you can start seeing that it's starting to turn golden brown. That's what we're looking for. We still want it to be flexible, but turning golden brown.
Nice. I'm curious, you guys, put it down in the chat. So, like you were saying, you kind of got the idea for doing this tonight for Backstage with Chris, because I was like, well, what do you do with leftover steak? Like, how would you heat that up? Put it in the comments, guys. What do y'all do to heat up your leftover steak? Do you ever have leftover steak?
Yeah.
I know it's kind of blasphemy sometimes.
Bunch of people out there right now are like, leftover steak, what's that?
Yeah, exactly. What do you guys like to do? I'm curious.
Yeah, while that is preheating, or while that's cooking rather, I'm going to get preheating my air fryer back here because I'm also making chicken wings.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes.
So I have some chicken wings back here. I salted, peppered, and garlic powdered them, stuck them in the refrigerator for a few hours, uncovered, dry brining. So those are going to go in the air fryer. I'm having a few of the wings, and I'm having a bunch of shrimp over here. And then Ash is having the steak wrap and some barbecue chicken wings with my keto barbecue sauce. So I have keto barbecue sauce. I've got protein ranch for the few wings I'm having. I'm doing the cheese and the steak for Ash. I have shrimp, and I have like a protein lemon caper sauce over there that I'm going to toss those in. We got all kinds of stuff. I'm just cooking dinner tonight, and y'all are just hanging out while I'm doing it. This is what happens when you have multiple leftovers in the fridge or a few different meats you need to use up. So
yeah,
here we are.
We don't let anything go to waste. That's for sure.
Not if we can help it.
Let's see here. DJ Magic Man says this is basically like steak quesadillas without the carbs.
That's basically kind of what we're doing.
Yeah. And who's your carnivores in the house?
Hey, what's up, Brett?
Saying hello, hello, hello.
Brett's probably looking at this, realizing there's a lot of protein and a controlled fat macro in some of the stuff that I'm doing. I'm gonna talk to you guys about kind of my shred protocol. But I want to clarify, because there's been some people that have asked me about this. My shred protocol is not low fat. It is not high fat. I was actually talking with a friend of mine about it, and I said it's not it's not promoting low fat or high fat. It is promoting you fat, which means you figure out what macros work the best for you and make you feel really good. And it's a system just to help you figure that out. And that's what I am doing. So just FYI, I'm not promoting low fat. I'm not promoting high fat. I'm not promoting any particular kind of fat. I'm promoting you doing an N=1 experiment so you can figure out what makes you feel your best. And whatever amount of fat that is, that's what you should do. And so that's why I'm controlling my fat macro with some of the dishes I'm making right now, which is why I'm not eating cheese and using a bunch of butter mayo.
Yes, I love that though.
Yeah. More info coming soon.
Yes, I'm excited to hear more about that.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Let's see here. Auntie says, oh my goodness, this sounds delicious.
Yeah, I think it's going to be real tasty.
And Chris Beer says, well, if Ash likes it, then we have to keep it around. Thank you, Chris. That's the attitude I'm looking for.
There you go. Chris, you will find life gets a lot easier when you do what Miss Taylor tells you to.
I don't know about that.
Worked for me.
Well, yeah, it did work for you, huh? And Auntie's talking about the same thing to Chris Bear for bringing back the black licorice keto chow.
Yeah, black licorice and red licorice flavors of keto chow just came back. I believe that was today.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, got my keto chow link down below. If you guys like flavors like that, go grab it.
Mm-hmm. Super good stuff. And Denise M says, I cannot wait to have your new cookbook.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really excited for it. It's really cool, and I would love to show you guys something very, very cool here. I can't show you very much,
but we can show you something.
But I can show you that.
Look at it.
Look at it. Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Eat Your Meat, Love Your Life. The pre-order link is in the description box, or it should be. If it's not, we'll make sure you have it. But yes, we are very excited about this. I can't begin to tell you how happy and excited and just interested in getting everyone's reactions when they see this we truly are. It is amazing. I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait to see this sitting on bookstore shelves, but pre-orders help us get that on more shelves. So the more pre-orders we get, the more the bookstores pay attention, and that is how we spread the message of a proper human diet as far and wide as possible. So if you have not yet pre-ordered and you are supporting this community, you want to help us get the word out, and you want Ash and I to be able to keep doing what we're doing, pre-orders are the best way you can possibly do that. Send it to everyone you know who is into the proper human diet, and especially if they like the recipes, and go, hey, this guy's doing cool stuff. Go support his work. That makes a massive difference for us.
Yes, I also put the QR code, babe, up in the corner.
Excellent. So that should be, is it on this side over here?
The other side?
Other side?
Yep.
Over there. Okay, so the QR code that's over there, scan that, and that will take you to a place where you can find all the links to pre-order that cookbook.
Yeah, or just head on over to chriscookingnashville.com.
Absolutely.
Super cool.
All right, our air fryer's preheated. Just gonna start throwing some chicken wings in here.
Oh man, who don't love a good chicken wing?
And they sizzle because we preheated it for, I did it for about 5 minutes at the highest temperature. And this is the Typher Dome 2, by the way. If you want the best air fryer in the world, this is definitely it. So,
I
check
can
it out.
attest to that. I can taste a difference when you cook something in the Typher air fryer versus when you use a different brand.
That's it.
I mean, even if it turns out great in that other brand, there is a difference in the taste and the texture.
It is definitely better. I have had multiple air fryers. I have done videos for multiple brands of air fryers, and I have tested them all back to back, where I literally make the exact same thing and I just cook it in like 3 different air fryers at the same time. Every single time, the Typher has always been better than every other air fryer out there. So, you know, I love all those other brands. They're great, but if you want to know what actually works the best, it's the Typher.
Yeah, here. Y'all, it's smelling so good in here, by the way.
It is. So I'm going to set my chicken wings now. This is how I've figured out I like them in the air fryer here. We're going to set it at 390 for 24 minutes, and I will flip them halfway through. So when we hit the 12-minute mark, I'll flip them all over.
I like it.
And our cheese is starting to get thin and lacy, and it's bubbling up over here, and it's starting to brown a little.
And it's smelling good.
It's smelling fantastic.
It's
I mean, listen,
smelling
browned cheddar cheese just smells amazing when it's browning and cooking like that.
Oh.
So, you know. Haven't even added steak in here yet.
It's just about to get better.
So essentially, I'm just frying the cheese in its own fat. That's really what we're doing.
That's all you're doing, and it's
basically
very
all you're
simple, but it smells amazing. I bet it's going to taste really good too.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, by the way, is here, Twin Brook Acres.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Oh, so glad you're here, Rick. Always good to see you. People are saying, by the way, how much they love salty products.
Yes, salty is amazing. Chris Bear, Miriam Bear, amazing human beings. Salty electrolytes, best on the market. I've done the math. They have more of the minerals we need, the magnesium, potassium especially. They have more for the dollar than any of the other electrolyte brands I've looked at. Mm-hmm. So you can't just look at the price of how much it is per stick. You have to actually look at what's in each of them. And when you do, you realize that salty's the best, in my opinion. And I think their flavors are the best too. I've tasted every flavor they've made, and I've tasted a bunch of flavors of other brands as well, and salty beats them all, in my opinion.
Yeah, 365 Days of Awesome, that's a great name, says, love Chris and Miriam. And Chris Bear says, oh crap, CCN is doing maths? That's how I feel. And Rebecca says, we love the peach salty.
Yes,
yeah,
it's so
delicious.
good.
And Jeff says, unflavored salty for when fasting for the win.
Yep,
yes.
Absolutely. They do have an unflavored version, so if you're like, you know, I just don't want the flavors, I don't want the sweeteners, I don't want any of that, great, go get the clean slate and drink the unflavored stuff. Or you can add your own flavors to it. You're still getting more of the important stuff for your dollar than any other brand I've seen.
Oh yeah, hands down. Mariana,
I've done the math.
I've
done the math.
Done it. Yeah, 365 Days of Awesome says their new green apple is ridiculous. I agree.
Pro tip, take the green apple, make a green apple, add a little splash, maybe like for one packet in 20 ounces of water, maybe like a half of a teaspoon of almond extract. Throw in a pinch of cinnamon if you want. Shake that up really good, and it'll taste like an apple cider.
Oh, you gave me a sip of that one time. Yes.
And if you want it a little more tart, add a little splash of lemon juice. Unbelievable. I have no idea why it tastes like apple cider to add almond, but the two in combination, whatever thing that is that creates, it literally makes it taste like apple cider.
Because it's delicious.
I told Ash that was what it was, and she was like, what? And I was like, here, just taste it. Mm-hmm. She was like, okay. And she was like, oh my gosh.
I told him he needs to get me some for the fall,
Yep.
because I used to drink like apple ciders like every day, all day when the fall hits.
Right.
That's just me. And I said, oh my gosh, this would make me so happy. So happy.
Absolutely.
365 Days of Awesome, by the way, is Susie. So hi, Susie.
Hey,
Good to
Susie.
see you. She said it's my personal account.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So good. Man, it's smelling good. Terry Cargo's here watching, by the way,
Hi,
from
Terry.
California.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and so is Brian. He says, hello, Chris, Ash, and
Brian.
everyone. Let's see, you have time for a quick question?
I do.
I'm
just cooking dinner. We're gonna flip the chicken wings when they're halfway done.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish this thing up and give it to Ash, and she has a little bit of ranch dressing over there that I made for her with butter mayo that she can dip it in and enjoy it. While she eats this, I'll finish up the chicken wings and my shrimp. And yeah, we're just having a good old time. So you guys ask all the questions you want.
I like it. So Deborah Haven says, I've been using sugar-free drip drop for my electrolytes.
Okay.
I can't stand the taste. Can I just add it to food?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the thing with electrolytes. Electrolytes are just minerals, right? So you would have to either chemically alter them through like a chemical process, and I'm not even sure if that would work. You would have to break them down to like a molecular level for them to somehow not be the same thing anymore. So absolutely add them to whatever you want. Food, drink, take them straight. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do it. So
yeah, great question.
Unless you have a nuclear reactor, you should be good to go.
That's a great question. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, drop them in the chat. We're hanging. Evelyn she's already like my favorite people ever, but Evelyn has just moved up. This is a brilliant idea. She says, I was thinking of double the water, and mix caramel vibes with Granny Apple.
There you go.
Stop.
Yeah, it would be like a chocolate caramel apple cider.
Oh, I'd be so down.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Sign me up.
That would be really good.
Talking about our video that's going to drop Thursday where you forced me to cook. It was terrible, y'all. It was terrible.
She did amazing,
No,
guys. You have to watch it. She wasn't happy with me, but she did an amazing job.
Yeah. That's right. So you're adding the steak in there?
Just adding the steak right on top.
Oh, so good. So talking about our video coming out Thursday, Lisa M says, I have that thermometer. I can never make a good steak. I will love that video.
Yeah, it's really, really straightforward and simple. There's a few very important steps, and that video will show you what they all are.
Yeah.
If Ash can do it, as she says, anybody can do it.
Yeah. If I can do it, a child could do it. But it's fun, isn't it? It was something. Am I still maybe a little mad at my husband today? Yes. But then he's like, hey, I'm going to make you like this, cheesy steak wrap and all. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll let that one slide. Maybe I'll let it slide.
So now all I'm doing, by the way, is I'm folding cheese up over top of the steak. To encase our steak in cheese. And we have so much steak here, I might have to add just a little more cheese, but I don't think Ash is going to complain.
Yeah, and honey, really quick.
Yeah.
Christy is watching over on Facebook. We actually have some folks. Sandy, we got some folks watching on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
They want to know, though, how to join the chat. You guys, we stream this to multiple platforms. I would say probably, though, the main one is if you just want to head on over to YouTube, go to the Chris Cooking Nashville channel, and you'll see one live that's like horizontal, like a big wide YouTube video, and then one that's like more for your phone, more vertical.
Yep.
So yeah.
Pick your favorite.
Pick your favorite. But I love that we have a bunch of folks on Facebook. That's awesome. Usually I feel like no one joins us on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, Facebook is usually just kind of like it's there, and I get some comments like after the fact that people found it and they're like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah. I love that, though.
All right, so I just flipped this over, and I'm just pressing that down because I used a little bit of extra cheese on that other side to kind of help seal up the little hole in the middle because there's so much steak in this. I don't think Ash is going to complain about that.
Nope.
So
Here's me mad. Auntie has a good little suggestion.
Yeah.
She says, so a ketovore person might add some grilled onions to this dish?
That's it.
Dang.
That is it. Yep, I would chop up the steak. I would mix the grilled onions and the steak together, and then I'd put them on the cheese and flip it over just the exact same way I just did.
Love it.
That's it.
Dennis says my mouth is watering from the description of the cheese and the steak.
Yes, this is, I think, going to be very, very tasty. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, a quesadilla or a crunch wrap or, I don't know, a beef and cheddar sandwich. It's like they all kind of had a baby.
Yeah, I love that, though. Dustin at Keto Simple is in the house.
Hey, the beard is in the house. What's up, brother?
That's right. He says, I love onions.
Yes.
And Chris Bear says, and they love you.
That's right.
That's hilarious.
That is correct.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all are too funny. Lynn Reed, by the way, says this sounds so good.
Yeah, I think so.
Crow says looks great. Who's Your Carnivore says, you had me at steak.
That'll do it.
And Maritza says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for this live stream, folks.
Yes, please, guys. That makes such a huge difference. Tells YouTube this is something that people actually care about and says, maybe you should show this to more people.
Mm-hmm. Crow says, cheese Wellington? Maybe?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a way to describe it.
Let's see. You got time for another quick question?
I sure do.
Air Fried Auntie says, have you ever seasoned your cheese? For me, it would be garlic powder, I think.
I haven't necessarily with this kind of a thing, but you absolutely could do that. The one thing I would say you don't want to add is salt, because there's already plenty of salt in cheese. But you could, and you're concentrating it because you're cooking it down, but you could absolutely sprinkle some garlic powder. If you wanted more of a nacho cheese vibe, sprinkled garlic powder, a little paprika, a little chili powder, and some cumin. And you could do like a little nacho cheese vibe.
Nice.
I have some paper towel here. I'm just going to take this out and drain it on paper towel because there will be some extra fat in that cheese when it comes out.
I love it. Doing It Wrong, Lewis Stone says...
What's up, Lewis?
Do you have In-N-Out burger sauce for dipping sauce?
I sure do. I did a video where I actually compared my version, my keto-friendly version with no seed oils of the In-N-Out burger sauce. I tried to replicate it, and then I gave it to the most informed expert on In-N-Out burger that I know.
Which is?
Which would be my wife.
That's me.
Why would you be an expert on that, my love?
Well, one, I'm from the great state of California originally.
Yep.
So grew up eating it my whole life. And two, I actually worked for In-N-Out Burger for 5.5 years. So I worked there and was a manager there, and I did that up until I moved to Nashville.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
I
if
didn't know a
anybody
lot
should
of it.
know, it would be her. So I had her do a blind taste test between mine and the real stuff from In-N-Out. And she, not only could she not really tell the difference, but she actually thought mine was In-N-Out. And she said it tasted more to her like the commercial In-N-Out burger sauce that you would expect. Than the real stuff. So we have a video all about making that.
Yeah, you can find it here on Chris's YouTube channel. It is tasty. Oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. Ugh. Why is it so yummy looking?
Full of steak.
What?
Crispy cheese on the outside.
God bless
So we're gonna let that cool for a couple of minutes.
Cool.
I'm gonna cut off one little piece of it so I get to taste it, and I'm gonna give the rest to my lovely bride.
That's good. Beth Turner has a good question.
Yeah, what's up?
She says, question, we love your recipes. Just curious, have you been formally trained to be a chef?
Very
Everything
good
is
question.
so creative. I love the science behind your creations.
You're very sweet. No, I am not formally trained. I am extremely well researched, as I like to put it, and I am also autistic. And so and that's not a joke, that's a diagnosis. I am very hyper-focused on things. Cooking is a special interest amongst many other things, and I see patterns and I see the way things work together in a way that a neurotypical brain doesn't. So I've never been formally trained, but I feel like I can hold my own in the kitchen pretty good. Thank you for that question. That's awesome.
Yeah. Uncle Charlie has another great question.
Yeah.
Says, what are you cooking? Can we have coconut shrimp on keto / carnivore diet? If so, do you have and recipes? Thank you, my friend. You should open a restaurant in Tennessee with Dr. Ken Berry, you guys.
I appreciate that. So here's the thing about coconut shrimp. Can you have coconut shrimp? Sure. That's kind of up to you. Does it make you feel good? If it does and you eat it and you have no issues, have it. If you say I eat coconut shrimp and I don't feel very good, don't have it. That's kind of one of those N=1 experiments. But yes, you absolutely can make coconut shrimp. I actually have a breading recipe where I did like a beer batter fish. It's like a fake beer batter, carnivore version of a fake beer batter. And if you took shrimp and you tossed them in that and you rolled them in coconut and you fried them, you would have incredible coconut shrimp. With no carbs minus the little bit that's going to be in the dairy of the batter and the coconut on the outside. So yeah, absolutely. If you like coconut shrimp and that doesn't bother you and you're okay with the few little carbs you get from it, go for it.
I love coconut shrimp.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do a video on that.
Maybe we should do some coconut shrimp. Yeah.
Maybe we should. Dennis says, I rarely have leftover steak.
Okay.
Yeah. And Emily says, good evening, friends.
Hello, Emily.
So great. Evelyn says, I have, quote, make extra on purpose steak, but never leftover.
There you go. Just so you guys can hear this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Still cooling down and still kind of setting up. It'll get a little bit firmer as it cools a little bit. So I'm going to let it cool for another minute before I start chopping into it.
And listen, you better go make some coconut shrimp because Catherine Stewart is here.
Okay.
She says, I've been trying to figure that out for years. I'm truly excited for that recipe. And Lisa M says, yes, coconut shrimp.
Yeah, I love coconut shrimp. Love coconut shrimp. I am a little over halfway through on my chicken wings here, so I'm going to flip them all over. And by the way, you can season wings however you want, but I'm telling you guys, salt, pepper, garlic powder, stick them in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours with all of that sitting on them uncovered. Let the surface dry out as much as possible. Air fry them. Preheat your air fryer at the highest temperature for about 5 minutes. Stick these in. They should sizzle when they touch. 390 degrees if your air fryer works as well as mine. 390 degrees, 24 minutes. Flip them halfway through. And then after these are done, right before the air fryer goes off, I turn the temperature all the way up to high, which is 450 on this air fryer, and I crisp them for about 4 to 5 minutes before I pull them out. That's it. Best chicken wings I ever make, and I do it that way every single time now.
Dustin says, did you say shrimp?
I did say shrimp. I have a whole bowl full of them right here.
What?
Which, when the chicken wings are done and those come out, well, I toss those in some keto barbecue sauce that I have right here. Then I'll throw the shrimp in the air fryer for just a few minutes because that'll just be a fast way to cook them. And it's already got some fat from the chicken skin on the air fryer grate, so I don't have to worry about them sticking and I don't have to add any extra fat.
That's smart. Very smart. I like
Yeah.
it. Susie says we sometimes keep leftover steak with eggs for breakfast.
I love that.
That's a good idea. Lisa M says I love cold steaks. Yeah. They're good. Rebecca says we don't have any leftover steaks.
That's fair.
Maritza says leftover steak and egg omelet.
I like that.
Very good. Sandra's in the I never have leftover steak.
Yep.
This is cool. DJ Magic Man says I've been making some pemmican with my brisket leftovers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's smart.
Yeah, pemmican's a great way to do that.
Yeah. Let's see. Lynn Reed says, really anything one could call leftover steak around here. But in the rare event, I diced it up for the next day's omelet.
Okay, there you go. That's a great way to heat up steak without overcooking it and drying it out.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and Who's Your Carnivore says it's hard to reheat steak without cooking it more.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can throw it in a sous vide and you can do it that way, but it just doesn't do the same. I think doing something like this is better because you get a little higher heat, but you don't dry it out. So it's like, is it overcooked? Yeah, a little bit when you dice it all up like that and cook it more, but at least it's not dry and tough. Because reheated steak that's dry is not the same thing as reheated steak that's tender and juicy and flavorful. Yeah.
Von DeLittle 9425 says, hey Chris, is everything you making in your cookbook yummy?
Actually, the air fryer chicken wings I think are the only thing in the cookbook. Everything else I'm just, honestly, it's not really a recipe. I'm just kind of doing stuff off the cuff. So, yeah, there's 130 recipes in that cookbook. And every time I'm putting out recipes, you know, people are always wondering, like, is that recipe in the cookbook? Is that recipe in the cookbook? And I think people maybe they underestimate the number of recipes I have in my head at any given time. Because I already have plans for, 4 other cookbooks we've talked about conceptually.
Yeah, there's a lot of cookbooks.
And then I'm still just, and that's all stuff that's in my head, and then this is the kind of stuff that I just do on the fly. So that's a really great question. But yeah. It's none of this is in the cookbook minus the chicken wings. Yeah. So
speaking of, a moment ago, you held up that beautiful cookbook on camera so we could all see it. So a lot of people are very excited. Susie says, yes, the cookbook. Yeah. Lisa M says, oh, can't wait for the cookbook. Auntie says, oh, that book looks so amazing.
It's going to look great on the shelves.
Can't wait for the book. Woohoo, there's the book. Who's Your Carnivore says, I can't wait to see it on my kitchen counter.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's insane. I loved the cover and everything, but I have to say, I think it looks better in person. Yeah. Like, it's awesome, y'all. And Who's Your Carnivore says, can you link the air fryer that you're using in the show notes for folks?
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that.
Because it's an amazing air fryer.
Yeah.
Are we getting close to eating that?
We're getting close to eating. I just got one little spot here that stuck a little bit to the paper towel because the cheese wasn't quite as crispy as I wanted it, but that's all right.
Oh. Catherine wants to know, is brisket in the cookbook?
I do not actually have a brisket recipe in there, but one of the concepts I have for another book is a low-carb keto and carnivore barbecue book, how to use smokers and all different kinds of things like that. So we'll definitely have to work on that for you guys.
Upcoming cookbook.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can hear the crunch as you cut that. Okay. I'm getting really excited. I'm also like really hungry. Clara, by the way, says, I like cold steak. Grew up before microwaves and had it for lunch at school. My husband warmed his about 30 seconds in the microwave. That's smart.
That's cool. Here you go, guys.
Oh, look at that.
The little steak and cheddar carnivore pocket, if you want to call it, I guess.
It's like a carnivore pocket. Can I just like
You can just grab it and dive in.
I was gonna say, can I just like? Oh man.
You got some ranch dressing over there.
I do. I think I'm gonna try it without the ranch though.
I've got you go for it. I've got a little version of my protein, lower fat version over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That's a great way to reheat a steak.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Wow.
Wow.
That's more than a little bit delicious.
That is tasty. So one, it holds a lot better.
Yep.
Than what I kind of thought it was. You can actually like pick it up and hold it and eat it with your hands. So it holds really well. That steak is bomb. Not dry, super juicy, moist, tender still. Absolutely delicious. The cheese. Can we talk about the cheese? That crispy, like cheddar cheese flavor.
It's crispy, but it's also chewy. It literally is like one of those Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
Because that stuff is never fully crispy. It's always kind of chewy and a little crispy on the outside. This is kind of that same texture. That's really good.
Okay, my second bite, I just dunked it in a little bit of your ranch. That's next level, man. Wow. These would totally satisfy my cravings for like a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Also probably like way cheaper to make this than to go buy like some weird low carb tortilla that probably isn't really even clean. This is bomb.
If you go and buy a keto tortilla, we know there's a bunch of stuff in that. They do work for some people, and that's cool. A lot of people, they don't. But regardless, if you can handle the dairy, using the cheese like this is way better. It's 2 ingredients, leftover meat and cheese. Can't get easier than that.
I have an idea. Could it be possible, if you were to make this again, could you add onions like Auntie was talking about, but also maybe like some peppers and all if you were just like, oh my.
Yeah, like fajita veggies.
It would be.
This is what I think maybe I'll try. I'm going to experiment with this, and if I can make it work, maybe I'll do a recipe video on this. Putting the cheese down on parchment paper in on a baking sheet in the oven. Bake it until it's starting to get crispy on the bottom, but it's still warm enough or it's still soft enough that we can roll it. Steak, onions, and peppers as fajita veggies all cooked together. Lay it down in 2 rolls, cut it in the center, and roll the steak into it. Stick it back in the oven to finish roasting it real quick, and basically make like a cheese shell burrito.
Yes.
I think we could do it.
Oh, this would be amazing. If you literally added the onions and the peppers to this, it would be like a handheld fajita, kind of like quesadilla bowl. I mean, it would be so good, y'all. So good.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, it really, really is.
That is incredible.
Well, honey, we got a few minutes left. I know you still got your chicken wings. Let's get through some of these questions if you're down.
Absolutely. I'm going to crank this up to 450 while we do it.
Please do. Please do. Barry Weems is in the house.
Hey, Brother Barry.
He says, hello, everyone. Hope you all are blessed.
Hope you're doing well today, my friend.
Yeah. And Susie says, I pre-ordered my cookbook just now. Can't wait.
Thank you so much, Susie. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Rick, Twinbrook Acre says, off topic, but I just noticed the really cool guitar above the cabinets.
Yeah.
It's a custom one that was made for you.
Yeah, that's a custom one that was made for me back when I had a guitar endorsement with a small private guitar builder that was based out of Chicago back before I even knew what Keto and Carnivore were. It doesn't play that well anymore because it had some neck issues, and it's just the builder went out of business and moved on. It was just a guy working out of his garage, but he did really cool work, but it just had some neck issues. It's not worth paying the money to try to get it fixed, so it's just more of a piece of furniture now, but we stuck it up there. So we're actually gonna have a little video coming out sometime soon with a little tour around my kitchen that Ash did, and she actually shocked about that. So
well, he put me in front of the camera. He forced me in front of it. So I was like, well, I'm here. I might as well have some fun.
There you go.
Might as well do something.
That's right.
Evelyn says, have to plan the time to visit after I get your book. I need signatures and maybe a paw print too.
Yes. We can absolutely do that.
Yes. Candace says your recipes sound amazing with that cider business. Yes.
Yes.
Auntie says don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Catherine Stewart wants to know what cheese did you use for this?
That was just plain sharp cheddar. You could use any kind of a melting cheese. Sharp cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby. You don't want to use, you could use mozzarella. That's going to stay a little softer. So if you use pure mozzarella, you're not going to get it as chewy and crispy at the end, which is fine. If you want to use something like Parmesan, that's not going, it's going to be too brittle on its own. But if you could mix a little Parmesan in together with mozzarella, that would work really well. But any of the melting cheeses.
What about provolone?
Provolone, that would work.
Okay.
Yep.
Auntie asked that, so good.
Provolone would work as well.
Susie says that looks amazing.
Tastes amazing too.
Yeah. Mariana is watching on Facebook, says, looks so good. We make your carnivore stovetop bread and add a packet of salty, whatever fruit flavor I have, and it's like having a piece of pound cake.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes with heavy cream and sometimes without. So good.
I love that. That's an amazing idea. It's fantastic.
It is.
See how creative you can be with these things? Like you just adapt a recipe and just do something different with it. Like it's what it's all about. It's why it's so much fun to do this.
Totally, yeah. Roberto says, love this, especially Ash participating. My wife also participates in my YouTube videos along with my cat.
I love that. It's good to see you, Roberto.
That's awesome. Auntie says that sizzle sound in my earbuds.
Yes.
And then Who's Your Carnivore says, question, can you add a couple cubes of cream cheese into the steak to give it a little sauce?
Yeah, you should be able to do that. What I would do is probably soften the cream cheese, mix the steak through it, let it cool back down so it's not warm anymore, and then spoon it in as you're getting ready to fold the cheese over it, and that way the heat of that softens that cream cheese right when you go to do that. So
love that.
Yeah.
Evelyn says my daughter just graduated from culinary in the local career center. We need to get her keto trained.
I love that.
That's awesome. Aunt Kay is here.
Hey, Aunt Kay.
Says good evening. Lynn says yes, please, to the coconut shrimp.
Okay.
Beth says thank you. Don't stop being awesome.
Oh, you're very sweet. You don't stop being awesome.
That's right. Aaron, the carnivore-ish guy.
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
Says I make leftover steak on a chaffle with peppers and onions.
I love that.
Yeah. Rebecca says between yours and Courtney Luna's cookbooks, I will be set to cook for Joel.
I love that. That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen, we did a little day of collaboration videos with Courtney Luna while she was here in town as well. So if you guys haven't seen those videos yet, go check those out.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Emily says yes to the barbecue book.
Okay.
Lisa M says I need all the cookbooks.
Yes.
So, there you go.
Well, I have all of the ideas. My wife might kill me, but I have all the ideas.
Listen, I don't mind them. You just got to do them one at a time. Just one at a time.
One at a time. And maybe don't do it in such a compressed time frame, cooking-wise, as what I did with the first one.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
No one wants to cook 130 recipes. Well, actually, I cooked 130 recipes in 28 days, and that wasn't even like 28 days of cooking. That was just within a 28-day time frame, so it was way less than 28 days. I was fine with that. I don't think she was okay with doing all those dishes in such a confined time frame.
I'll be
I understand why, too. I mean, God bless her.
It's okay.
So.
I've had worse. DJ Magic Man says, glad I ate before the show. Yeah, man, it's so good. And Monica says, hello, making me hungry. Sounds good.
It's good to see you, Monica. Thank you.
Susie says, keto tortillas have calcium propionate, sorry, I hope I said that right, in them, which has been shown to spike blood sugar, stimulate insulin resistance, and if eaten daily, lead to obesity. It's a preservative that's sabotage.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's the thing.
That's why even if you want to do that kind of stuff, making it yourself at home so you don't have to put a bunch of preservatives in things is still better.
Agreed. And Justin says that's why using a CGM here and there can be so valuable to see how things impact us.
Absolutely, because sometimes things that on paper, on the package, should not do anything to your blood sugar, sometimes those things will spike and you can't really figure out why.
Yeah.
It's weird. So it's something that it can be really strange. You have to really watch out for it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. Beth Turner wants to know, is there a recipe video for the ranch dip?
So I have an old video where I took my butter mayo and made ranch dressing out of it. So it is there. The protein version that I'm using, where I'm bringing the fat macro down a little bit as I'm playing around with, all of these different things, I have not done a video on that yet, but I will. So, because that's kind of a cool thing. That'll be part of the shred thing when I start talking about the shred and what the purpose of the shred protocol is and why I would go lower fat one day or higher fat another day, or like what I'm actually doing. When I talk about all of that, I will definitely put that recipe out because I have a number of recipes I've been using that are super tasty, but give me the ability to control my fat macro a little.
Absolutely.
So, by the way,
look at those.
there's your chicken wings. That's what I'm talking about.
Heck yeah.
Brown and crispy.
And smelling delicious. Dennis says that steak fajita cheese burrito sounds very tasty.
Yes.
He also says, sign me up to help eat the next cookbook recipes when you're taking pictures.
Dennis is already booking his seat.
Yeah. Dennis is like, I'm just going to throw this out here now. If you need me, call me. I will.
That's right.
I love that. And Maritza says, Chris has recipe cards on his website.
I do, and there is a search box at the top of the recipe card page. So if you're like, hey, I wonder if Chris has blah, 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 you can type it in there. And if I have one, as long as it's working properly, should pop up.
Yeah. It's a handy thing we added to the website, I guess, what, a year or two ago? It's
Yeah,
good stuff.
something like that.
You putting your shrimp in there now?
Yep, so I'm just putting the shrimp in right on top of all of that chicken fat.
Come on now. Susie says, dude, those are perfect. And then Lynn Reed says, those are beautiful wings. And Monica says, yes, I'd like that protein ranch dip, please.
I can definitely do that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put those shrimp in for just a few minutes at the top temperature while they are cooking. We're gonna throw a little keto barbecue sauce on our wings.
Oh, yes, please.
I've got some keto barbecue sauce left over from a big barbecue thing I did for our church, and Ash loves her barbecue wings.
I do. I'm a fan with some ranch or blue cheese, like delicious. Lynn Reed says, Hubs and I have Stephen Rakeland's Great Barbecue books. I adjust his recipes for Ketovore, but I've been hoping for a Carnivore Pacific barbecue and smoking cookbook. Come on with it when you can, Chris.
There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think a book that's like on the carnivore side, it's all the different ways to cook the meats, and then I would have like a keto barbecue rub and keto sauces and all that kind of stuff, and talk about all the different ways of barbecuing and smoking all kinds of stuff. I think that would be cool.
Dustin at Keto Simple says, I love the CC and barbecue sauce. I need a bucket of it.
There we go.
Totally.
Let's see here.
Show off now.
Barbecue wings for the lady.
Come on now.
Enough barbecue sauce, but she doesn't want them swimming in sauce.
That's right. Because
Hot and steamy.
Listen, when the wings are this good looking, like when they're this delicious, they're
You don't
cooked
need to
so
coat 'em in
well, you
sauce
don't
to
need
get
to
'em
coat them
down.
in sauce because they suck. They're so good. You were talking about the while you're finishing up your shrimp. We're past the hour, but I know people are going to see that shrimp, so we're just going to keep talking.
Yeah, it'll only be
until
a few
that's
minutes.
done.
So if you guys have to take off, we understand, but we'll just hang out a little longer tonight. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Dustin says that doesn't look like enough for all of us.
No, probably not.
We got about 100 people watching, it says right now.
Oh,
so
that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up while you're here. We'd sure appreciate that.
Are you going to make enough for 100 people to come on over for dinner?
Listen, I probably didn't tonight, but there might be a time I will.
There might be a thing.
Hey, speaking of making lots of food for lots of people.
Yeah, I was going to say the church. Tell us about that.
Yep, so we did this event at the church. I barbecued for, it was about 60 people, 60, 70 people we had there, I guess it was. I made 6 smoked chickens. I did 2 smoked pork shoulders. And I did a whole brisket, Packer brisket. And I did my keto barbecue sauce. I did an Alabama white sauce made with my butter. Or no, I used the chosen mayo on that. I was going to do butter mayo, but decided to use chosen mayo. Keep it simple. And I did that. And I did a North Carolina vinegar-based sauce. But again, all keto stuff. So that was a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun. We had a good time doing that.
It's really cool, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of other things cooking for large groups of people, if you guys have not heard about Meat Stock next year, Jenny Middich is putting on this incredible retreat that you can go to like have breakfast in the morning provided, a place to stay provided, and dinner at night provided. And it's like this carnivore chef experience. And it's going to be me and Jenny Middich and Maria Emmerich and Kelly Hogan and Anita from A Ketogenic Woman. And I don't even know who all. There's going to be all sorts of us there. And we're all going to cook some stuff. And we're going to be hanging out with people. So if you would like info on that, put it in the chat or send us a message and we can tell you about it.
The best thing to do, I'm ahead of you, is you actually just go to jennymidich.com.
Oh, there you go.
Go to Jenny's website, and on there under the events and retreats tab, you will find the links. And there are early bird tickets, y'all. So when they sell out, there will be another batch, but the price is going to keep going up.
That's it.
So if you're able to go, if you want to go, I would highly suggest y'all get them ASAP.
Yep, grab your tickets ASAP.
Yeah.
And go support Jenny for putting this on, because it is a lot of work to put something like that together.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be awesome. We're so looking forward to it. So there are my shrimp out of the air fryer, by the way.
Wonderful. Yeah, I said I won't cut the stream short, so everyone can see the shrimp.
Yeah.
And Lynn Reed says, we sure do want to see the shrimp.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, Lynn. I ain't doing that to you.
So there's the shrimp, okay? They're just basic cooked shrimp. They had salt on them.
They look good, though.
But this right here is a lemon caper cream made with Greek yogurt.
Oh.
And while these are hot, this has salt and pepper and garlic and a little bit of cayenne pepper, and it has capers, and it has lemon juice, and it has Greek yogurt. And this is going to go on the shrimp while they are hot with all those capers. And we're going to toss it.
Oh, Lord. Mm. Oh, my gosh. I may need to try some of those shrimp, too.
So now, they're not just plain old shrimp. Now they're like a creamy caper sauce lemon shrimp.
Yeah, more sauce. Yep. Auntie says, stop. OMG lemon caper cream. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. We're going to toss this around. Now, you're not necessarily a huge fan of eating lots of shrimp. I know you like shrimp, but you don't necessarily like to eat lots of them.
No, not lots of shrimp, but when you put it in that sauce, hell, I'm going to have some. I'll try a little bite.
All right, grab yourself a shrimp here.
Okay.
It's okay. Get your fingers messy.
Okay.
Tell everybody what you think.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are good.
Holy. Damn, boy, you can cook. Woo!
Did you try the barbecue wings yet? I know they're real hot.
Oh, they're like super hot. I haven't tried them yet.
Okay.
But the shrimp are perfectly cooked. They're absolutely delicious. It's the sauce for me.
Yep.
Takes it to a whole new level. That is bomb.
The lemon and the capers just work really well together, and they kind of just cut through.
Do you know what I love about tonight, by the way? All of this random stuff you're cooking. The wings, here's some leftover steak, here's the shrimp. All the stuff that you're making sauces out of. These are literally all leftovers, y'all. We did not go to the store and buy this. We just looked in the fridge and it was like, man, what do we have that's like about to go bad that we probably should use up? What are some leftovers?
Yep, and then I needed to boost my protein.
Yep.
So I pulled shrimp out of the freezer that I had. That's it.
That's it.
That is what this entire meal is all about. So they're cooled down enough now. I'm gonna try one of these barbecue wings for you guys because
do it.
I know.
I can see the steam still coming off of mine. Ooh, they look, that's good. Mel's like staring at Chris, y'all.
Yeah.
Mel's like, I would love a chicken wing.
She thinks she's gonna eat, and she is very sorely mistaken. Beautiful. And let's see what we got here. Some ranch. Man, those are good.
Y'all, that ranch too. I'm gonna tell you something. That ranch is freaking next level.
The protein version of the ranch is almost as good as the original.
It's delicious.
It tastes basically the same. It's just not as fatty. That's the only difference.
Auntie says, why wouldn't you just dip a naked chicken wing in that lemon caper sauce? Oh, you could. You
Definitely could,
ma'am. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I just like my ranch. I'm
Wow.
a creature of habit.
This has been a really good live stream, y'all.
Hey, we got just a few questions, and then I know we got to go eat and all that. Let's knock these out for these fine folks.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Mama D says, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do about meat stock next year. So far, I have VIP tickets. Would love to hang with y'all again.
Yeah.
And Susie says, we'll be there. Can't wait. Also, I want to mention something very exciting. But I'm sorry, no, you probably forgot. We're going to be at Low Carb for Better Health.
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
Actually this September.
Yep.
Just a few months away. The 26th and 27th over here in Burns, Tennessee.
That's the one.
You guys need to go to lc4bh.com.
Yep. You need to get your tickets right now.
Right now. You need to go grab your tickets.
My favorite low carb event in the world.
This is all true. This is all true. Beautiful. Montgomery Bell State Park. You're going to be doing a cooking demo.
Yep.
I also don't want to say too much right now, but could we possibly be giving away an advanced signed copy of Eat Your Meat, Love Your Life at this amazing low carb event with speakers like Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Robert Kiltz? It's happening.
Can you ask for anything better than the group of people that will be there and potential door prizes?
No. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Rebecca wants to know, how do I cook shrimp in an air fryer?
450 degrees. Some kind of fat on the grate so they don't stick. That was preheat it first, so it's hot before they go in. 4 to 5 minutes. That was probably 3 to 4 minutes. Depends on the size of your shrimp. You want them to be curled up this shape, not to where the tail and the head touch each other. If they've curled into an O, like all the way around, where it's like fully connected like an O, like this, they're overcooked. So you want them to be the shape of a C, not the shape of an O.
Nice. Monica wants to know, do you make your own keto barbecue sauce?
I do. That is a homemade recipe. Not only did I make the barbecue sauce, I made the ketchup that I used to make the barbecue sauce from scratch.
Overachiever. I like it.
It's cheaper that way.
Susie says, honestly, everything looks so delicious. You make it look so easy, Chris. And she says, yay, we will be there. It's so fun and beautiful.
Yes, it's going to be great.
And last one, Lynn Reed says, Chris, stop it. That lemon caper sauce sounds amazing.
Well, maybe I'll have to do a video on that too.
Yes, absolutely. And she says, where can we get the lemon caper sauce recipe? I think we'll have a video coming out, y'all. Sauces are always fun.
Yeah.
Well, babe, is there anything else you want to say to these fine folks?
Guys, come join the band. If you want things like this lemon caper sauce and the keto barbecue sauce and all that kind of stuff, long before I ever do videos on YouTube, I usually share stuff like that with the band members. They know how to do my Alabama white sauce already. They know how to do my keto barbecue. They get all of the insight on everything that I do, because they support the mission that we have, and they're the ones that keep us going. So we would love for you to come join the band, and it's going to be way more than just me and Ash in there that are going to be resources for you. And I'm not going to go too much into detail because I want to save the surprise, but there is some really cool stuff that's going to be really helpful to people coming. So now is your chance. Come join the band. Make sure you go find that link. You can go to chriscookingnashville.com, click join the band, or you can go to the link. I think it's in the description box. It should be in the chat. I think there's the QR code on the screen. There's all kinds of ways. Now, we do have YouTube memberships called The Band, and we do have a Patreon group called The Band. I try to share as much in those as I can, but those are all like the original place where the band started, and we're phasing those out. So if you want to be in the know of everything and you want to be part of all of the stuff and get not only everything that I'm able to post on Patreon and YouTube, but also all of the extra stuff that is coming to our Mighty Networks group called The Band, go join the Mighty Networks group version of it. You can cancel the others if you're already there, that's fine. Come join the Mighty Networks version of The Band. The link of that is on my website and that QR code and other places. So we love to have you guys in there because we're just trying to help a lot of people. We're working really hard to try to build that and make it something special, and we'd love to see you over there. Pre-order the cookbook if you have not yet. Coming October 6th. It's going to be really, really cool. Pre-orders is how bookstores decide if a new author is worth stocking on their shelves. So if we want to spread the message of a proper human diet, pre-ordering this is how we do it. It's 130 carnivore recipes to crank your kitchen to 11, and there are things in there called the Crank It to 11 option for every recipe, which is like more ketovore flavor additions. So it's fun. It works for a lot of people. There's meal plans. encouragement. It teaches you how, in the beginning of the book, how to be more confident in the kitchen. It is progressive. So as you cook your way through the book, you're going to become a better chef, and you're going to learn to be as confident in the kitchen doing stuff like I'm throwing stuff together tonight. This book is going to help you learn to be exactly the same way. I think that's about everything. We have the video coming out on the 18th. Watch Ash cook a steak. I never thought I'd say that on this channel, but I'm saying it. Watch Ash cook a steak and see if she did a good job and how she felt about it and why she kind of wanted to take a swing at me, maybe.
Maybe I did.
Maybe
when
did.
the camera
maybe
stopped.
When the camera stopped.
Maybe I did.
Maybe she
I
took
did.
me out.
Maybe he had that coming. Maybe he had that coming.
No, it was a really good video though, and I think it's really helpful. It's going to teach a lot of people who are not confident in the kitchen that they can be confident in the kitchen making a steak. So I think that's everything. Am I missing anything?
Honey, I think that's it.
Okay.
You done did it.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to go enjoy shrimp and wings and a little steak cheddar pocket over there and some ranch dressing and all this fun stuff. In the meantime, you guys go check out everything else on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed, like, and share, do all of the fun stuff. Come join the band if you want special things that are going way beyond just how to eat these recipes. We have a lot of cool stuff over there. In the meantime, we love every single one of you guys. Thank you for watching. This is Chris Cook in Nashville. The beautiful Ash Taylor is over there behind the camera. You guys, eat your meat, especially if you throw it all together. Love your life. We'll see you here in the kitchen for a bunch of crazy live streams, recipes, all kinds of fun stuff. And go get that cookbook and join the band today.
Bye, everybody.